Hello everyone and welcome to another map spotlight for Farming Simulator 2013. Today we're going to be looking at the Big Tony's Lite version. I have not actually really checked this out much at all, so we're going to kind of look at this together here. Let's start out with talking about some of the default equipment you get. When you start out, I just loaded this map literally about 10 seconds before I started recording, so you're seeing firsthand what I'm seeing. Start out with a couple of these tractors here. Wow, 4 of these little guys. You get a wagon, a couple of weights, cultivator, a plow, and a kind of small seeder. If anybody's used to Big Tony's, you'll notice that this is quite different. A lot of changes here. The difference between this map and the actual Big Tony's is this map is set to run on lower graphic computers and run easier. Big Tony's has a lot of high textured buildings and stuff in it, and some people with lower spec computers I guess couldn't run it very well, so they kind of dumbed it down a little bit, made it a lot less intense on your computer, and I think it looks just as good. You'll notice you have the world's largest fertilizer tank here. Next to that, you have a gas tank, which obviously you can get gas at. Looks like your seed bags have moved down to here. If we come around the corner, you'll see there are 2 very large silage bins there. Not much of this stuff has changed, just the placement and the graphics of these seed containers and stuff, and the size of them has changed quite a bit. Over here, we have a basic barn there, very low graphic. The other barn that was here was a dual, I think it was a dual door. It had a door on this side, and it had a door on the other end, and it was a much longer building. It was actually width-wise better than this one, but this one does pretty good there. Can't say a whole lot has changed with the cows and such over here. I don't really recognize any changes. As far as I'm concerned, everything looks different. They definitely dumbed the textures down on the map. These are default grass textures and stuff, as opposed to the other ones that were in the other map. Let's go ahead and grab this guy here. Do a little drive around here. We can see here they definitely changed these storage bins here. They were a lot different in the other version, but they still have forage, silage, straw, grass, and bales. I don't know if that must be a selling point for grass and stuff there, I'm assuming, which wasn't here before. Yes. Alright, so they moved the selling point for grass and straw over here, as opposed to before. It used to be back here. This barn was not this far over. Next to this, there used to be a straw sell point in between this and the barn that was here. So that has changed. Let's see what else has also changed. Also, they have removed the storage building that was here and inserted these giant glass-looking silos here. I kind of like these silos. They look pretty cool, in my opinion. It's definitely different seeing those there as opposed to what used to be there. From here it looks like McCormick's and all that stuff have stayed the same. It doesn't look like they really changed much there. Sugar beets and potatoes are still the same. So they didn't change anything here. There used to be a building that was somewhat similar to this, over there where those silos are. So I guess they didn't really change a whole lot there. Um, let's see here. I don't see anything else that stands out that looks like it was terribly changed. Let's go ahead and drive into the town. Definitely much different here. You have a lot more space than before. Before, all of this space there that you see, that's kind of empty ground over there, that's empty like asphalt or concrete there, was taken up before with stuff. Okay, we know. Drive over unloading spots. Alright, whatever. The town doesn't look any different in my opinion. From what I remember, it's been quite a while since I played Big Tony, so. But from what I remember, town looks pretty normal. Still have the brewery and everything, that looks pretty normal there. Let's see if I remember how to get around. Farm shop looks pretty similar. I don't think the farm shop really was changed at all anyway. We're doing a little off-roading here just to make this traveling a little quicker. This is kind of the farm center, I guess, for buying and selling certain stuff. There's also a gas station here. This doesn't look much different either. This pretty much looks the same, in my opinion. So it doesn't look like they really changed a whole lot about the base stuff. Excuse me. It mostly just looks like they changed. Yeah. Just changed the starting location. In my opinion, that's what I can tell from this. It looks like they changed your main farm. That building over there has been changed. Cows and stuff look the same. I'm not really sure what's up with the chickens and stuff now. I guess that's them back there. Chickens used to be out here more than before. There also used to be a giant water tower here. But it looks like they've replaced that with a fire hydrant. So that's different there. Aha. Okay, so this is your chicken shack here. Definitely a major change from before. I don't know what, I guess those are more chicken coops or whatever. So that's a lot of stuff that's changed there. Otherwise, everything looks pretty much the same, other than the fact that they changed quite a few things around the main farm. In my opinion, I almost like this version a little bit better, just for the fact that there's a lot more open space here. Before, it was kind of closed up, kind of tight. I kind of like it a little better this way. It also gives me a little bit of room here if I have any placeable sheds or buildings I want to put down. I also have quite a bit of space here. I can probably place some sheds or whatnot. I can go ahead and look here and see if I have anything on hand that I could place down. Those are just those. I do have some placeable mods here. Let's just go with one of these small little sheds since I have the money for it. Oops. I guess this isn't exactly small, but it'll do. So yeah, there's plenty of room here if I want to place down sheds. It'll let me place that down. I'm sure I could also probably get some... what else do we have here? Probably get some greenhouses or whatever and put those in if, I was interested in doing greenhouse stuff. Probably could get some, solar, wind, energy, whatever stuff. Put those in here if I was also interested. So it definitely opens up the farm quite a bit more than it was before. I can't exactly tell what they did with the ground textures. I believe it said in the description that they had changed the ground textures some. I don't know that they did. I don't remember what the old ones actually looked like. It looks like they may have reverted back to more of a default texture than what they had before. I think what they had before was a little more nicer looking, a lot more detailed, but I don't remember exactly. But it does look pretty good. I actually quite rather enjoy this, and technically I had no issues running the other map before, but this one should run even smoother now, just because apparently there's lack of detail and such. Can see here what they wrote if you want to read this description here. They modified the version of Big Tony's, make it run better with slower machines. The textures were replaced with default ones, and some of the objects were removed, and Farm HQ has been reorganized, resulting in a smoother gameplay experience, especially as you start to acquire more equipment. Okay, so pretty much all they did was they changed a little bit of the graphics here on this loading screen, and they rewrote this a little bit, pretty much just to tell you that they took Big Tony's and they dumbed it down. Also, they got rid of, I just now noticed that, they got rid of a bunch of stuff that was right here. I don't remember what was here, but I believe it might have been fertilizer or something. But there were a whole bunch of, I think there were 3 large silos that were placed right here. And they took up quite a fair bit of space. Also, I think they redid this road here a little bit too. But I know there were 3 huge silos that I just realized were gone. That really opens this up a lot more. I like it. Very much so like it. Definitely want to thank you guys for watching. Definitely, if you haven't checked out this map already, I'm going to put a link to it in the description. Go ahead and check it out and see what it looks like. Thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like below. Let me know what you think with a comment. And subscribe. Stay tuned for more great videos. Thanks for watching. Have a